back the American dream.
It's all been leading up to this. Tonight, we're tracking the first results in the race for the White House.
For me, this time was different.
I love hearing the honks.
From the presidential race to the fate of these Bay Area leaders.
People of this county have the right to elect a district attorney. They did that.
We're seeing that many cities are going through the same challenges that we see.
We are seeing the change. We are feeling the change.
Plus, those pivotal propositions.
They would go to the register and they would just wrap your cash register.
It's still not enough to make ends meet every single month.
Live election coverage starts right now.
People are starting to feel really scared.
This is the most important election I've ever been involved in.
Is this keeping you up at night?
Every night.
We're definitely at a crossroads, and I'm concerned.
This is Election Night 2024 on CBS News Bay Area.
It is a big night, and thanks for joining us for our special coverage of this election night. I'm Ryan Yamamoto.
And I'm Ann Magovic. We are live from our state-of-the-art virtual election headquarters. We're bringing you coverage like never before. All evening long, there is so much at stake in this election, and we're all feeling the weight of it. We have a lot of critical races to cover.
So let's get right to the big one. That, of course, is the presidential race. The polls are just about to close in several of those key states expected to decide the election. Here's a look at our national CBS News projections. Former President Trump has 23 electoral votes so far. Vice President and Bay Area native Kamala Harris has 3 electoral votes.
Of course, it's very early. There is a long night ahead of us. This is a race to 270. So let's bring in our virtual U.S. map now. CBS News is projecting that Donald Trump has won Kentucky, Indiana, and West Virginia. Vice President Harris is projected to win Vermont.
And this is where we're going to see CBS News projections come in state by state all evening long. We're going to keep a very close eye on any of those projections and bring them to you as they come in. And we're starting to get some results from some of those battleground states. So let's look at Georgia right now. These are the first numbers coming out right now. And as you can see, they have counted 33% of the vote. Right now, Kamala Harris trails 44% to 54% for former President Donald Trump. That state has 16 electoral votes. Trump won that state back in 2016, but President Biden beat him in 2020 by fewer than 12,000 votes. It was the first time a Democrat won that state since Bill Clinton in 1992.
Yeah, polls closed in North Carolina about a half an hour ago. Let's go up north. That state still recovering, of course, from the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. Democrats have won the state's electoral votes, or 16 electoral votes, only twice since 1968. Most recently in 2008, when voters picked Barack Obama. So we're going to keep bringing you updated results as they come in. North Carolina, obviously a huge prize in this electoral contest. And this evening, Vice President Harris is monitoring the election results in Washington, D.C. She's holding her election night party at her alma mater, Howard University.
That's where we find our very own Kenny Choi live at Howard University. And Kenny, it already sounds really loud out there.
And it is starting to get loud. The students, staff, and faculty have started to fill in. This is the site of the election party tonight for the Harris campaign. Vice President Harris choosing this place because, of course, as you had mentioned, it is her alma mater. She graduated here in 1986, and when she picked the site, she said that this is the place that shaped